Hello everyone, it's Wednesday, April 22nd here, and I've been out busy planting plots this week as conditions have improved to the point where most of our territory is running right now. Some have been going hard for about a week. They missed a few rains there, but much of the area got rolling here kind of on Monday, and now here we are Wednesday evening, and man, there has been a lot of activity. A lot of corn and beans have been getting punched into the ground. So guys are sure making the most out of this window, and planting conditions are actually in great shape. So I'm pretty excited to see what some of the results look like. I think we're working on about our 7th or 8th corn plot we've put in this week, as well as others that our reps have been putting in as well. So I stopped out here at one of my plots that was planted, let's see, March 30th, I believe is the planting date on it. And it's kind of just taking a look at it. I dug up a plant here to kind of show, it's about V1, kind of getting really close to V2 stage there, looking at the plant. Seeding depth looks really good, about 1.5 to 2 inches there. Got a good root system established underneath of it. This is actually a new product of ours this year, P10705. Which will be a new 110-day powerhouse in our lineup. I'm pretty excited to see how this one yields, how it performs. Should be a very versatile 110 that packs a lot of yield punch to it. So pretty excited to see how some of these new products are looking. That's one thing that I'm probably most proud of as an agronomist with Pioneer is the amount of effort that we put into researching these products before we get them into the growers' hands. So you can kind of see, hopefully the picture does it justice there, but got a good stand establishment there. It's a little windy, so I'm sitting here in my truck, but good looking plot, come out of the ground really well. Several good looking entries out here. So one thing that makes Pioneer special, I guess, or unique, is the fact that the agronomy role, I kind of handle the commercial products once they've been entered into our lineup. So once we give something a commercial number, I get to be the one to kind of take that to reps, take that to dealers, kind of understand how our products are going to be working in the field, kind of how we see those fitting into the current Pioneer lineup, and maybe potentially what products we can replace with it, or we can complement something else in a different maturity. So that's kind of my role then, is kind of once we get commercial numbers that are out there. So but by the time we get there, we've already tested those products in our impact testing through our field agronomists. So Travis Holes will be my counterpart on the field agronomy side, and he's kind of the last 2 years of the research channel. So our impact testing, we do those in Missouri conditions. I think we've got 23 or 24 corn impact sites across the state of Missouri that Travis is responsible for. And I think there's equally as many on the bean side. And in my territory specifically, I think we've got 5 corn plots, 5 of those impact plots on corn, and I think we've got 4 or 5 of them on soybeans as well. So we're not just doing research in a lab or in a breeding station, somewhere in Iowa or someplace else in the Corn Belt. We're taking those real world conditions, 2 years of real world impact testing in growers' fields, in growers' conditions, for us to be able to launch a product. Then once that commercial product hits the lineup, we take it out in here to our strip prop program. Our PKP testing is what we call that, with growers within our rep team, and as well as just good customers that are willing to work with us on it. So we'll generate 20, 30 data points on a product this year alone in our PKP testing, after 2 years of research testing just in Missouri. So by the time you get a commercial bag of these numbers, we've probably seen it in 100 different locations across the state of Missouri. So that's pretty impressive number of data points. I worked for a different company in my previous life that I won't use any names there, but we got to look at 2 or 3 data points for the entire state of Missouri in multiple years. So just the volume of testing that we're doing before we get these products out here, we got a really good understanding of how these products are going to fit. we're not just launching 5 or 6 products out into the market and hoping one of those kind of catches hold and amounts to something for us. We're bringing something to lineup. There's a reason that we're bringing it in. So once we come out with these zip code products, we call them our nickname for these 5-digit, the new numbering system we're using. These new genetics are the real deal, and we're bringing new ones out. The pace that we're bringing out is not going to change. Matter of fact, it's probably going to speed up even a little faster than what it is now with the new technologies that we're using on our breeding program. It's just impressive to see these new products that are coming out here, and I'm really proud to be a part of that. So when we're putting these out here and testing them, we've got a lot of confidence in how we're going to position those and place those. We just get to look at them then against our commercial lineup, kind of introduce those into the reps that are going to be selling them and to the customers that are going to be using them, and kind of how we see those fitting into our current lineup. So as you guys have been busy planting here in the last few days, the Pioneer team, has been busy putting our products out, getting those planted into fields across Missouri, so that we can get the best understanding of how those products are going to fit for you. So hopefully all is looking good out in your guys' fields. I think everything I've seen planted so far really seems to be coming up in great conditions. Planting this week has been going and progressing rapidly, but I think overall planting conditions are in pretty good shape. So we're here in this kind of mid-April window. I think things are going to be a lot of acres planted in this window, but it looks to be a pretty good opportunity for us. Thunderstorms coming in again here tomorrow night, so hopefully we don't get rocked with anything too severe there, and hopefully everything we put in this week comes up and has a great opportunity. So I just wanted to give you a quick update here on kind of what I'm seeing in the field at this point. Hopefully all is looking good in your guys' fields as well. As always, if you got questions on anything, feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns you might have. Thank you for your time.